Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the GeForce RTX 3050 in Red Dead Redemption 2. This one is the Gigabyte Eagle model of the card. We are of course running it with the latest Nvidia drivers at the time of recording this video, which are 511.79. This card is not manually overclocked, as you can see right here. You can check out all of its specs here in Tech PowerUp's GPU Z, 8GB of GDDR6, PCI Express 4.0 times 8, and over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is not really a CPU-intensive title, so you should get the most out of a 3050 if you pair it with like a Ryzen 5 3600, which is a much better pairing for a card like this. So let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, let's go over the settings first, and we're playing at the 1080p resolution. We're also going to test this one at 1440p and 4K, and we're running the Hardware Unboxed custom optimized settings. So these are optimized to get the best visuals to performance ratio, basically. So this is it. Feel free to pause the video. There are a ton of settings in this one. Okay, it's actually nighttime, so I'm gonna try to sleep around here in the hotel. Hopefully I'm not gonna get caught, because I think the police are probably after me. We're getting pretty decent FPS as well. Wow, those bush effects. Look at that. Holy crap, very dynamic, very nice. Also, we're gonna test it out using some DLSS as well, and let's do this. I'm searching for the hotel now. Some people actually told me that this is more intensive during nighttime because of these lights here. It's looking pretty damn good, although super dark right now in my monitor, but that's probably my monitor anyways.
Someone help!
Someone help, what? Okay, should we help the boy? Alright, we're gonna help him. Okay. Hello. Oh, I mean, you don't need no help anymore, right? He's dead, guys. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, let's kick this guy's ass, I guess. There we go. I think he's dead because the screen went gray for a second. Oh, maybe not. There's another one. Right, I'm just gonna loot him, and I'm just gonna loot this guy as well, because, well, he's dead. He doesn't need the $15 anymore. Right, aha, there we go, Arthur in the house. Everybody stop what they're doing. I'm just gonna sleep, guys. I need to pay for it first. You, shut up, because you're probably playing copyrighted music, you know? It's YouTube, so you can't do that here. We're kind of screwed, right? I just want to sleep. I really want to sleep. Oh, God. I probably can't sleep now. They're investigating. It was a friendly punch. Oh, gosh, they're after me now. We should probably die then, right? It's all good, boy. Can I just surrender? Oh, no, I'm surrendering. What did you do? Okay, well, never mind. You chose this way. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna sleep now, but I'd like you to shut the door before going to... Why? Why, Arthur? Why? Alright, anyways, let's go outside. Where is my boy Roach? I think... Yeah, he's right there. God damn. Okay, so we're getting around the same FPS, actually. Actually lower. Way lower right now that it's raining. Oh, it's dropping from 60, guys. I didn't expect drops from 60 at these settings. It's 1080p resolution. It's pretty adequate for a 3050, by the way. I guess at 1440p it should also do a good job using DLSS. But yeah, as you can see, it's not going to be a smooth 60 plus FPS experience at all times. It's going to drop here and there. It's rare when it drops, but it does drop. Maybe you got to have some rain as well around you for it to drop. Every single time. But hey, it's still smooth, as you can see there, dropping again. And it's still very playable and enjoyable like this. I would have zero issues playing this game with the 3050 here at 1080p. But what if we enable some DLSS? Will it still look good? Will it give us that extra boost in FPS? Quality DLSS is what I chose here for 1080p resolution because, well, it doesn't really look very good at a lower setting. And I can clearly tell that there is something fishy going on. God damn it, Roach. Gosh, it's so annoying. Look at look at those branches right there. DLSS isn't looking very good around them. Like, There are some little dots, but it's not terrible, honestly. It actually looks a little bit sharper than without DLSS in this game. In some games that will happen, actually. So it's a bit softer when you're not using DLSS, but what just happened there? There was like, it blinked. But anyways, everything is looking really good now with the reflections of the rain. Wow, I mean, this is great. And of course, we're getting way over 60 frames per second at all times like this. So if you must have that 60 plus FPS experience, I think I would definitely choose these settings. Some of the branches in the trees are a bit weird, as we saw, but I guess that's pretty much it. And maybe there's some aliasing in these power lines here, but it's not really that distracting, honestly, guys. I think I would still enjoy this game like this. Oh well, let's get out of the city for a little bit and go towards the jungle, because that's a little bit more intensive. We will probably see it dropping into the 60s more often there. Wow, but it's so smooth, guys. It's really, really smooth. There are zero stutters. Game still looks great. I just really want to see the DLSS with a ton of bushes around us. So that's where we're going right now. But so far it's looking fantastic, honestly. All right, bounty hunters. Oh boy. Oh no, we're screwed. I just want to see the FPS. God damn it, dude. Okay, so as you can see, we're in the 60s more often around here. Oh, they shot Roach. They shot the bastard. Gosh, you know what? You can't shoot Roach and get away with it. I'm gonna kill all of you. All right, let's go. Come on. Aha, now you're running away from me, aren't you? He's dead. Yes, he's dead. All right, where are the bastards? There's one of them right there. All right, he's not dead, but he will be dead. How are you not dead? This is a shotgun. Oh, boy, what the? Gosh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, yes, slap him in the face. Come on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we're really low HP. Heal? No, heal. How do I heal in this game? I don't remember. Gosh. All right, we're gonna take care of it. Take it. There are dogs as well. God damn it, dude. No, Jax. Oh, these are Jack's cousins, of course, but... Alright, anyway, 75 FPS average, 59 1% lows. It's a 60 plus experience all of the time. Okay, we're back here, guys, at 2560 by 1440, using the same settings without DLSS now. But this is it, as you can see. We're getting 50s around here. It's looking pretty good. It's raining again, by the way. Where is Roach? Come over here, boy. Ah, there he is. That's my boy. Let's start counting our FPS and let's run around here for a little bit again. Hopefully not find any bounty hunters, right? Yeah, as you can see, with tons of vegetation, it looks pretty good and it's still playable, you know? It's still very playable with these FPS. Let's take a look at these things. Stop, Roach, stop. I just want to take a look at those things. I mean, their edges are still a little bit aliased. Maybe it's TAA anti-aliasing that's causing that, actually, now that I think of it. Because TAA in this game is a bit weird. Some people like it. It over-sharpens things, basically. But other people don't like it. And using DLSS, it actually sets TAA to high. Using the custom settings, it sets it to medium. Again. Who are you? Who the heck are you? Diffuse.
Don't mind me.
Roach, can you please stop so I can aim at him?
Okay, I really am done now.
Alright. Come on. Come on. Alright, you asked for it, buddy. Roach, calm down. It's fine. I got him. I got the boy. Okay, let's loot him. Nobody saw, right? I think nobody saw us. This is looking very gorgeous, by the way. These colors. Who the heck is that guy? He's running towards me. Oh, he's shooting at me? What the hell is wrong with you? You want to die as well? I really don't get this. These people are weird. They like to die. Alright, you're dead now. Hope you have fun. Oh boy. They're still shooting at me. God damn it. Alright, let's kill all of them then. No, how did that miss? No! No! I was aiming at him. Okay, just started counting the FPS again because we went into a menu with like 200 FPS. Alright, anyways, this is looking gorgeous, guys. 1440p in this game looks absolutely fantastic. Oh boy, there's an alligator there. Let's go. Oh, what? I just killed a bird there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, come on. Oh, he's beautiful as well. I am so sorry. I'm gonna skin you because I like your skin. So, yeah. It's a duck, actually. Interesting. Oh, you do it with your own hands. Arthur, what the actual hell? And there's another one here. This one is also very beautiful. Let's skin him then. With his fingers, like, how? What? Okay, anyways. Don't you have a knife? I know you have a knife. I can see it, Arthur. I can see your knife. Why don't you use it? Ugh. He likes to get his hands dirty, I guess. This gets actually around the same FPS as the GTX 1080 in this game, because this game doesn't really like Pascal GPUs all that much. The 1080 performs like a 1660 Ti, and this also performs like a 1660 Ti, so yeah, it checks out, basically, the FPS that we're getting. Completely normal performance here. So we gotta suck out the venom, give health cure, or aim weapon. I think the more sensible thing to do is aim weapon, right? Can I suck out the venom now? I can't. My reputation goes down once again. No. Oh, he's died. He's dead. All right, we got some free loot then. Great stuff. Okay, here we go. 1440p still using Nvidia DLSS set to balanced this time around, because I think on balanced it still looks really good at 1440p. So it's, oh boy, sometimes it gets really close to 60 FPS, so that means that it will probably drop in some areas from 60 frames, but this is like the best experience that you can have at 1440p in my opinion. Just use DLSS on balanced, it looks almost as good as quality. Whenever there are shadows in his jacket, the little dots show up once again, like I can clearly see that there are tons of little dots there. It looks like noise, actually. Yeah, it's weird, guys. Also, the roach's tail is also a little bit weird at times. Pixelated, I guess. But it's probably because of the TAA. Once again, unfortunately, you can't really disable it when using DLSS, so that's a shame, actually. Still drops, as you can see. Close into the 50s. Yeah, 59, 58, I think that was the minimum so far. 57, 56, 55, okay, guys. Again, I wouldn't really have a problem playing like this, but it's not 60 plus. Some people just can't handle less than 60 frames per second. So if you're one of those people, I guess 1080p with DLSS quality is adequate for you. But if you have a 1440p monitor, I would set it to these settings. I think it looks great. With some minor visual issues because of the DLSS or the TAA actually, and you're gonna have a pretty good experience anyways, so just go for it. Yeah, set these settings and have fun, basically. Let's stop it there, and we're gonna try out some 4K resolution gaming on the 3050 for a little bit. 2160p using the same settings, of course, and DLSS is turned off to start this off, and let's go. Yeah, just by seeing the FPS here in the menu, it's not gonna be a smooth and playable experience, unfortunately. It's getting pretty close to 30 though. It actually touches 30 at times. But since it drops into the 20s, I will not really recommend this to anybody. The good thing is, if we're getting these FPS... What just happened, Roach? If we're getting these FPS using the Hardware Unboxed optimized settings, that means that using the Xbox One X settings, we will probably see a pretty smooth experience, even at 4K native resolution. So that's really impressive for a 3050, actually. I expected it to drop a little bit more around here. It's not really dropping from 30 anymore. That's really impressive. Okay, it is. Sometimes it does drop into the 20s, but it is not too bad, honestly. I think the console, like the Xbox One, maybe the PS4, they do drop from 30 here and there as well, and the visual fidelity, of course, is nowhere near what you get here at 4K using these settings. This is pretty impressive. I will still not recommend this to anybody, but not bad performance coming from a 3050, right? Okay, so I set DLSS to balanced now at the 4K resolution. I think balanced still looks like native res in most games, and this is no exception. Like, again, you can see some fuzziness there in the horse's tail, roach's Dale, I'm sorry. I called him a horse. He's a person, right? Oh boy, what that? I'm so sorry, Roach. I told you I'm sorry. I can't believe this is like, what, 4 years old? It came out on the consoles. Oh boy. Like in 2018, right? If I remember correctly. Or maybe 2017? Is this game 5 years old? It looks like a new game, guys. It's so gorgeous. Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the best looking games out there in my opinion. But yeah, as you can see, if you really want to play at 4K resolution without much of a visual fidelity decrease, I'm actually using a 4K panel by the way, you can have a pretty playable experience with a 3050. This is really nice for a 3050. No, Roach! Come on, don't leave me here. I know there's a crocodile somewhere around here, or an alligator, whatever. Yeah, some people actually told me. Oh boy, these are not crocodiles, they're alligators, and I'm stupid because I called them crocodiles. You can see some fuzziness still around those little things hanging off the trees. Yes, they're not really full resolution. It's very apparent, but I mean, it's a minor thing. Again, I would totally play like this and have fun still. It's 40 FPS, still better than consoles anyways. And as you can see, we're getting slightly higher FPS around the Saint Denis area. Alright, we're back here after a fresh restart. Of course, 1080p resolution using the Xbox One X settings. These were provided by Digital Foundry in their video, so take a look at them as well. It gets way higher performance than what we were seeing before, but the graphics are a little bit worse. They are noticeably worse. It still looks great though, so if you really want 60 plus all of the time at native 1080p resolution, you don't want to do any DLSS stuff, these are probably gonna give you that. See that? It's dropping into the 70s still though. Roach, get over here, boy. I want to go to the jungle now. And you know what? For years, this was actually the best experience that you could have in Red Dead Redemption 2 before it came out on PC, of course. The Xbox One X was the console from the last generation that was the most powerful, I believe, and it had the best settings here. However, it wasn't really playing it at 1080p, it was playing it at 4K 30 frames per second, and we will probably get that actually. Riding around here, it gets 69 FPS, as you could see right there. That was probably the minimum so far. 1% lows are at 62, but it didn't really drop that far. I'm not really sure why they're that low. At least I didn't see it dropping that far. But yeah, as you can see, it will drop into the high 60s basically, and it's going to be a buttery smooth experience through the entire game. Oh, look at that, 69 FPS right there. You could also disable a few settings or lower a few settings from the Hardware Unboxed preset, the optimized preset, and achieve 60 plus as well. You don't really need to play at Xbox One X settings. I'm just making it a little bit simpler because a lot of people play at these settings. Alright, we're now at 2560 by 1440 resolution using the same Xbox One X settings here, and at this resolution I think it's not going to be above 60 frames per second all of the time. I know for sure that it's not going to be. As you can see, 50s gets really close to like the 50 FPS mark at times. 1% lows at 49 right there. Looking that direction especially, it drops a lot, 53. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's still pretty damn good, guys. Again, for Red Dead Redemption 2, it's a single-player title, it's third person, it's not a first-person shooter, so I think that 40 plus frames per second is actually a pretty good experience in a game like this. Again, there are a lot of people that can't play games at below 60 frames per second, so for those, of course, I have already showed you that you can actually have that experience at lower settings and resolutions. But if you really want to play at native 1440p resolution, what's going on, Roach? Oh, there's an alligator there once again. God damn it, this guy, man. It will also probably drop into like the high 40s in the most intensive area of the entire map. But it's not bad. Again, it's not a bad experience for a single player title, and I would totally recommend this and play like this if I really wanted a native 1440p experience in this one. Lastly, let's try it out at 4K native resolution using the same Xbox One X settings. They didn't change anything once again. It's really close to what we were getting before, guys. We're getting like 5 more FPS than the Hardware Unboxed settings, and sometimes it does drop into the lower 30s as well. What? I really wasn't expecting that. Why did you go back? Let's go in that direction. Yes, Roach. Come on, come on. We can do this. Let's go. All right. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. I was thinking we'd get like 40 frames per second or so. Not pretty much the same as before. I mean, it doesn't really drop into the 20s, I guess, anymore, but it might in slightly more intensive areas, so... God, all right, Roach, I'm gonna go now. I don't care about you anymore. You stay there and you rest or whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go with this boy right now. Thank you, kind sir. I'm just gonna take your horse. Yes, thank you. Yeah, alright, it doesn't really drop from 30 FPS, so if you must play like this at 4K, use these settings and lock the FPS to 30. Play with the controller. It's gonna feel okay. It's not really for me, honestly. I was really expecting better here. Let's try it out using some DLSS then. So let's try it out on balanced here at 4K. Again, slightly higher than the Hardware Unboxed settings. It goes to show you that those other settings were really well optimized for visuals and performance. These still look really good. It's amazing how detailed this game is, actually. At 4K resolution, you can see all of that detail. It's great. But yeah, especially like in the water, you can see a clear difference comparing these settings to the Hardware Unboxed settings. And the performance penalty is pretty small, so I just used those other settings, honestly, guys. Interestingly, at 1080p, we saw a big difference coming from the other ones to these. Well, guys, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Come on, you can do it. All right, I went Roach back. I went your Roach, actually. Get out of there. No, get over here. Anyways, you know what? Let's leave it right there, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.